Hello everyone, Andy Schwab here with your Farm and Ranch Report. Well, with the Lavina school about to welcome in students for the new school year, several producers have stepped up to help ensure there's no food insecurity. KJ Fouth was one of those producers that wanted to provide for the kids with locally raised beef. He told me one of those reasons he got involved goes right back to the traceability topic many in the beef industry have been talking about.
Yes, that's key, and I love that. It's nice to know the country of origin or local, just right here out the backyard, and just helps these kids learn that at an early age and pass that on, and just maybe even some of the staff and the other parents that don't know. So it's just kind of spreading that word, and it's huge. It's a good free advertisement, and again teach these kids at an early age, that hey, it just doesn't grow out of a freezer. You're not picking it up at the grocery store. There's a process. It's where it's coming from.
Lavina School is looking for some additional monetary donations to help with the processing fees as they aim to have 4 beef processed this year. Well, along those lines of traceability, Certified Angus Beef recently made an announcement of a new partnership. John Styka told our very own Coulter Brown that the team and Sysco have partnered up to promote animal welfare and beef sustainability.
There's an increasing amount of interest in learning more and understanding more about how cattle and how the beef that they love was raised. And as a brand, we're committed to continuing to deliver on this broader set of expectations, wants, and needs that consumers have.
The collaboration will focus on providing beef quality assurance training and certification to 1,000 farmers and ranchers through the 9 training events between now and June. Let's take a break and come back in a little bit to look at more ag news and your markets.
We asked Montana farmer Walt Sales about the challenges of mental health in agriculture.
Another drought, there always is. There's always going to be another something. I grew up in a generation of you pulled yourself up by your bootstraps, but it's become evident is what do you do if you can't even find those bootstraps? If you need to talk to somebody, go to beyondtheweather.com for free counseling for Montana ag producers.
Welcome back, friends. Your ag news and your markets. Well, the latest crop progress report from the USDA shows Montana farmers are ahead of schedule on much of their spring wheat harvest. Overall, the crop is 60% off of the field, a 14% jump over the 5-year average at this time, while barley harvest hit this full stride last week with that hot and dry weather. That figure was 21% of the ahead of the 5-year average and 70% complete, while durum and mustard seed were on a similar path. On the other hand, that hot and dry weather was a worsening for the moisture levels as they now sit 79% short to very short on that topsoil level. This also led to decreases in the pasture and range conditions. However, the majority of the state does remain in a fair to good condition. Well, feedlots may be willing to settle for some softer prices for their cattle this week after a larger than normal deferred delivery commitment from the packers happened last week. However, the USDA is set to release the latest cold storage report today, so feedlots will hopefully have something to bargaining with. Now, Northern Livestock Video Auction wrapped up their early fall preview auction yesterday. Strong prices continued for the producers as weaned steers and heifers found prices running with only a small premium. For the sheep sales, Sioux Falls will go back to business today with a test of those finished lambs. Now, winter wheat, that is, battled back to steady trends yesterday after struggles felt on the grain complex. With the above average spring wheat harvest in Montana, prices were lower also. That's all for Ag News and Markets. I'm Andy Schwab. Have a great rest of your day.